Hiya, and welcome back to Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited. The game that teaches us that we're not built for soccer, but god damn it, we're gonna try anyways. Anyways, let's just hop right in. There. That should do it. I finished packing my backpack with interesting things to take to Torihiko's house. Oh, are you heading out, Hiroyuki? I can't hide my excitement. I can feel my tail wagging side to side behind me. Yeah, Grandma, I'm gonna visit Torihiko today. Grandma looks disappointed as she tries hiding a book behind her back before I can notice it. I see. What's that you have behind you? It's nothing that can wait for later. Go, dear. Have fun with your friends. Are you sure? I can— No! I don't want to hold you up. You only have so much time left in your summer vacation. You should spend time with Torihiko. He's waited a long time to see you again. With her small, frail hand, she gently pushes me towards the door. Okay, I'll see you later, Grandma. Huh, I kind of feel bad now. Looks like she wanted to show me something. Why does it have to be so hot in Minasato? Either my memory is hazy or I never realized how hot it actually was here. I raise the hem of my shirt and start flapping it around, trying to create a breeze underneath. No matter what I do, the heat remains so hot. Hiroyuki? Can a guy cool down a piece? You don't look so good. Kyouji? What are you doing here? I live here, silly. Oh. I rub the back of my head in embarrassment. I gently move my wet hand back down and rub it against my pants. Oh, why must nature curse me with such a disgusting bodily function? Hero. Sorry, bad habit. To answer your question, I'm on my way home. Oh, from practice? Yes. How did it go? It was fine. He answers in an unusually quick tone. Did anything interesting? Say, would you like to have breakfast with me at the Rhyme On? That's weird. Sure, I skipped breakfast today. But it's getting kind of late for it now. It's almost like he's dodging the question. Sure, I wouldn't mind getting out of this heat. Let out a dry laugh after painfully reminding myself of the sweltering weather. That was dumb, hero. Nice going. Excellent! Kyouji claps both his hands together. Follow me, I'll lead the way. Okay. So, are you enjoying your summer vacation? Of course, Kyouji. I'm back in my hometown seeing all my friends again.
It's time to drink water.
I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
Flashes of my life in Osaka pass through my mind. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than here. That's good. Glad we were able to make you feel welcome again. I'm curious, though. I've never been to a big city. What's it like in Osaka? Oh no, not this question. Please, Kyouji. Not now. Hey, isn't that Kuya over there walking into the corner market? Oh? Indeed it is. Should we invite him to lunch with us? Good idea. Let's catch up with him. We nod our heads in agreement and start running after Kuya. Kuya! Huh? Well, if it isn't Kyouji and Hiroyuki. Fancy seeing you two here. We're on our way to the Rhyme On for breakfast. Would you like to join us? What? Yeah, it'll be fun. I'll pass. Huh? Was it something I said? I'm not feeling up to it today.
Unfortunately, yesterday was a sad day. My cat Daisy passed away almost completely in front of my eye. She was 18 years old and I'm gonna miss her so much.
No. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm not feeling up to it today. I see. That's too bad. Aw, come on, Kuya. I'm only around for a month. Don't you want to spend some time with me while I'm still around? You have a point. Lean in closer and give him a teasing look. So, what'll it be? Alright, you convinced me. Happy? Yay! I can't hide the huge grin I have on my face right now. You're such an idiot sometimes, Hiroyuki. Glad you're joining us, Kuya! We should hurry up if we plan to get good seats, though. It's getting close to the seniors hour. The what? It really has been a while since you were last here, Hero. Hey! You're right about the seniors hour. I guess what I'm doing can wait. He looks off into the distance as he says that. Something else is clearly on his mind, but... Come on, let's go. Kuya places the handbasket he was carrying on top of the others near the entrance and follows us out of the store. So then I said, I'll call you sometime, okay? Haha. You certainly have a way with women, Kuya. You know it. All it takes is a wink to make their hearts melt. Indeed. Don't you haven't had your share of girls either, Kyouji. What happened between you and Sayu? I force back a shiver as Kuya says her name. She seems nice when you get past her icy exterior. I stare over at Kyouji, interested to find out what happened. Things didn't work out. It's for the best, I think. We both decided we needed time to see other people. That's too bad. You two were quite the power couple last year. Don't say that. We're normal people, just like everyone else. Uh-huh. Sure, Mr. Star Soccer Player. Who didn't bag the student council president? It's you. From where I'm sitting, I can clearly see Kyouji blushing. Well, it's just... I'm just messing with you. I know what you mean about things not working out with someone. It happens to me all the time. I see you two have been busy while I was gone. You could say that. I've had more girlfriends than I can count at this point. How about you, Hero? How's Osaka's treating you? You mean any hot girls there? I'm sure the dating pool is quite large. I bet you're dating some bombshell rabbit, aren't you? I knew it. Hiroyuki, you're such a dog. Hey, wait a sec. I'm a fox. And aren't you a dog too? I'm a husky. Get it right. Kuya takes a drink from his soda while giving me a sidelong glance. For the record, no, I'm not seeing anyone back in Osaka. In fact, I've never been on a date before. What? With a free hand, Kyouji uses his chopsticks to mess around with the leftovers on his plate. Well... We're gonna have to change that while you're here, aren't we? So, what are you into? I bet you like cats, huh? There are a couple hot ones in our school in Kazanari. Maybe I'll try setting you up with one of them. She kinda owes me a favor. Crap, they've got me cornered here. How do I explain to them that I'm... Kuya, give him some space. What? Can't you see you're making him uncomfortable? Oof. Saved by Kyouji at the last second. I respect your decision to stay single, Hiroyuki. It takes a lot of guts to do that in this day and age. Thanks. Sorry, Hero. Don't worry about it, Kuya. It's not a big deal. Right. He glances at the front door. Just hope that didn't make him angry. Hey, Kuya, can I ask you something? Sure. I haven't seen you around town much since summer started. What have you been up to? I have a job now. Oh? Where at? Is something wrong? You're not having money problems, are you? Whoa. I lean back in my chair. After slamming the table, Kuya sticks his face close to Kyouji. It's none of your business! Hey, calm down. It was just I don't have time for this. Thank you for breakfast, guys. He reaches into his pocket and places some money on the table. There's my share of the bill. I look over at Kyouji in shock. All he can do is stare out the window. Everyone else in the restaurant is looking at us now. What just happened? I shake my head to regain my senses. Kuya just snapped. We're gonna stick with Kyouji. Kyouji. I'm fine, Hiroyuki. I should have known better than to ask Kuya that. I'm sorry. What for? This is your first week back. It's understandable for you to not know the situation everyone is in. I feel so bad about this. Don't. It's not your fault. Things were out of your control. He looks over at me and smiles. I think I know what's going on. Huh? What do you mean? At the moment, he just needs some space. Hey, wait a sec. That's not answering my question. He dismisses me by taking a long drink from his cup. So that's how it's gonna be, eh? I'm afraid so. When Kuya's ready, I'm sure he'll tell us. Way to leave me in suspense. I thought we were friends. I look across the table at him with pleading eyes. I know what you're trying to do, Hiro. Taro does that to me all the time. How is it that everyone's able to read my mind lately? Oh, I wouldn't say that. I think I have a natural talent for understanding people's actions. Really? So, are you saying you have all figured out? This is pretty interesting. I wonder if I can get some juicy information about my friends out of him. I suppose I do, in a sense. Lean back in my chair. I've got him right where I want him. I see. I proceed with the smoothest voice I can muster. Would you care to tell me a little bit about the others, then? Nishimura! I never took you for the kind who likes to gossip. I'm not that way, I swear. Kyouji claps his hands together and smiles. Well, I don't see the harm in telling you a few things. Who would you like me to start with? Mustard, my husband, or Fear Incarnate? I'm just gonna do a poll because it doesn't matter. Because I think we already did all of these. I'm just rereading them for the funnies. I know. We're doing Kyouji's path. We're doing his day event right now. Wanted to call them that because they're funny. Also, Hayo, welcome. Fear. The only thing you need to fear is fear itself, and Shun. I am convinced that Shun is going to murder us in our sleep. How about Shun? Shun deals with a lot more than he lets on. You're aware of his familial responsibilities, right? Yeah, he's a member of the Kodori clan, isn't he? That's correct. They have the strict ideas on what an heir to the clan is supposed to be. Like, I think I already talked about this, but like, I am genuinely convinced that we are going to go to bed one day and Shun is just going to murder us in our sleep. Like, he is going to stab us to death in our sleep. We'll wake up in the middle of the night and just see Shun standing over us, massive smile on his face, holding a knife, and we're like, oh, sup, Shun, how's it going? And just lean in close and fucking stab us to death because we beat him in Mario Kart or some shit. Like, we got lucky and we beat him in Mario Kart, and he is going to stab us to death. What do you mean? I think it's better we leave it at that. Anyone else you'd like to hear about? You would absolutely murder somebody. Thank you for the follow, Haya. Thank you for the follow. He is going to murder us. We are gonna die. I'm doing another poll. Because I like doing silly shit. I like doing these silly names. Okay. Honey drinker. How the hell did I put an R in wolf? Alright. Yeah, hi, thank you for the follow. Democracy is dead here. It's been dead. We don't talk about option 6 round these parts. The fuck? Let's try Totsuki next. Oh dear. How do I put this lightly? Totsuki doesn't know his own limits. Jeez, you can say that again. He's a good person, but he's afraid he's not good enough for us. That's why he drinks the way he does. Don't judge him too harshly, hero. Alright. Thanks for sharing with me, Kyouji. It's no problem, Hiroyuki. What about Sotaro? You two seem to spend a lot of time together. You want to know more about Taro? Yeah. If that's alright with you. Well, you remember what I told you at the party. I nod, recalling those solemn words. Yeah, about Sotaro's dad. Kyouji nods, a thoughtful expression coming to his face. I first met Taro when he joined the soccer team. I've been trying to be a mentor to him, especially since he looks up to me so much for guidance. I hope I'm not overdoing it, though. I'm not trying to replace his father, but he needs a stable figure in his life. Wow. That's very noble of you, Kyouji. It's nothing to praise me for. I just need to be there for him. By the way, it's been 5 years. Why don't you tell me a little about yourself? I'm sure you've done some interesting things while I was gone. Me? There's nothing much to say. Really, hero, I'm quite boring. Why would you say that? Everyone has their interesting qualities. I guess I can tell you a little something about me. Oh, this should be good. Yeah. Starts leaning in over the table. Get a little closer so I can whisper it in your ear. Okay. Wow. So juicy he has to hide it like this. This is pretty exciting. I wonder what it is. Before I know, my ear's right next to his mouth. Did you know that I'm... What? A light sleeper. That's it? He sits back down in his chair with a sly smile. Yep. No, I don't accept this as an answer. I have to know something personal. Come on, I won't tell anyone else. I swear. He slowly stands up from the table and starts walking for the front counter. Wait, I'm not done with you. Sorry, I'm all out of time. I've got to run. He quickly pays a bill and sprints up the road. Try chasing after him, but it's no use. Especially in this heat. I could almost hear him laughing at me on the wind. Drat! So close. With my tail hanging low, I continue the journey for my original destination. Well, I still have time to visit Tora. I pat the backpack hanging on my shoulders. I'll figure out some way to get Kyouji back later. Just explodes Kyoji's father with mind. I take a deep breath. Hot air fills my lungs. I cough it out just as quickly as I inhaled it in. Why does it have to be so hot in Minasato? My mind wanders to the incredible air conditioning unit we have in our house in Osaka. Ooh, what I do to have some of that right now? I lift the backpack off my back so it's slightly shielding me from this evil sun's rays. That's not good enough! At this rate, I'm going to melt! Quick, here, there's gotta be something you can do. My gaze glances around the area. The clock is ticking. The sun is a deadly laser. That's it! I can take the old shortcut through the alley! You're a genius, dude. Of course there's no shade down here either. I need to keep running in. I can just make it to the inn. My pace becomes a jog as I round the corner out from the alley and into the main street. I realize I made a grave error at the last second. I brace myself for impact. My eyes open slowly. Huh. I guess the afterlife looks a lot like Minasato. Mr. Nishimura! Hear a couple car doors swing open nearby. Oh dear! Are you okay, sir? I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying enough attention. The cold sweat running down my back finally fades away. No, it's my fault for running out into the street like that. Finally hits me who I'm talking to. Sotaro? Hi, Mr. Nishimura. You're not hurt, are you? I should have a first aid kit in the car. Stand up and let out an embarrassed laugh. Don't worry, I'm fine. Just a little startled is all. Sorry I almost ran you over. Wait, you two know each other? The older lion woman looks at Sotaro with concern. Yeah, Mom, there's one of Mr. Takahara's close friends, Mr. Hiroyuki Nishimura. Met a couple days ago when they had that party at the Raimon. So this is Sotaro's mom, huh? Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised, actually. Please forgive me! I didn't mean to almost run you over! It's alright, Mrs. Tono. I'm the idiot for not watching where I was going. Stop blaming yourself. I look up and try to rest my hand on her shoulder, but she stiffens up. I need to drive more carefully! She pulls back her hair and sighs in relief. Somehow, I doubt there's even a way she can drive more carefully. Are you heading somewhere, Mr. Nishimura? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm on my way to Torihiko's house. Really? That's where we're heading to? Huh? Why? My mom sort of works there. No way! That's awesome! I don't remember the Yoshimas hiring outside the family before. I wonder what made them change. Is there any way I can make this up to you? Eesh, she's still hung up on this, huh? It's alright, you don't have to... Oh no! Suddenly hits me how hot it is outside. So hot. Why don't we give you a ride to the inn, Mr. Nishimura? The sun's rays beat down on my face. If I don't get out of this soon, my fur might be set aflame. I just need to find some shade. We have air conditioning. So, where do I sit? That is awful. Sotaro opens one of the backseat doors and jumps in, allowing me to have the front seat next to his mother. No one need to spend any more time in the heat than necessary. I accept his polite gesture. What a relaxing drive. We exit the vehicle. Mrs. Tono wouldn't stop apologizing the whole way, so I ended up just tuning it out. It seemed to bother Sotaro a bit, though. The only thing he did was look out the window. After jumping out, he stretches his arms and yawns. I hope Yoshiro won't be mad at me for being late. Sorry, whisper to myself so I don't start another apology chain coming from Sotaro's mom. The three of us walk along the dirt road leading to the front door of the inn. Somewhere within, we can vaguely hear the sounds of two people arguing. Stop worrying about it, Dad! Why are you making such a big deal out of this? Oh dear. There's a deep sigh coming from the other person in the argument before he starts speaking. Son, you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. There's more to life than play. You need to start taking some adult responsibility. You're almost 19. I think I know who the two are arguing. That means I still got time to be a kid! Stop trying to force me to grow up, old man! We reach the front door to the inn right as the sound of another door deeper in the building slams shut. Tora stands near the door to the kitchen holding his palm up to his forehead. Tora... I split from the other two and run up to Torihiko. I should probably check on Yoshiro. Mrs. Tono walks into the kitchen while Sotaro takes a seat on the nearby sofa. You okay? What was that all about? Just my dad and I having our morning chat. What are you doing here? Are you dodging the question? I lightly jab him with my elbow. Everyone seems to be doing that lately. Don't worry about it, dude. We do this all the time. That doesn't sound very healthy. Hey, watch this. Huh? Torihiko carefully sneaks behind the sofa Sotaro is sitting on. Ugh! Pops up from behind and grabs Sotaro's shoulders while yelling. That's an adorable squeal. I didn't expect something like that from him. What's up, bro? It's not often you come to work with your mom. I know. You okay? You look a bit out of it. I'm fine. Sotaro seems to sink into the sofa further. I don't get it. Is he uncomfortable here? No soccer practice today? Nope. What about Kyouji? Isn't he doing something today? He's busy. Sotaro stares off at nothing. Hey, Hiro, can you help me out here? I look down at the silent lion. Don't look at me, Tor. You know him better than I do. Hey, Sotaro. Wrap around the side of the sofa so I can sit down next to him. Hey. I turn myself so I'm facing him. Is everything alright? You look a bit upset right now. He lets out a sigh, then starts talking. I don't know. Doesn't really feel like I belong here. That's ridiculous. How could... Tora! Shh! Torihiko pouts and starts cleaning up the lobby. What do you mean, Sotaro? Everyone's known each other for so long, I feel like I'm an outsider. He has a slight smile on his face when he responds. Nah, come on, it's not that bad, is it? I mean, I've been gone 5 years. You just need to open up a bit. I do! It's just easier when Mr. Takahara is around. I see. I lean back and rest my head against the soft cushion of the sofa. Sounds to me like he's only able to communicate with these guys when Kyoji's acting as a buffer. The kitchen door slides open behind us. I look over my shoulder to see who's entering the lobby. Torihiko? Yes, Mrs. Tono? Wow, that's surprisingly formal coming from Tora. Your father wants you to start cleaning the hot spring rooms. Aww. I hate doing that. Cleaning the pools is such a pain. Walks away and leans his back against a nearby wall. Sotaro? Sotaro stands up from the sofa. Yes, Mom? Sweetie, do you mind helping me out for the day? I know you don't have practice right now. Yeah, and Mr. Takahara is busy today, too. It looks like Kazuo and Takeshi are shopping for cleaning supplies right now, so we need some extra hands to keep things running. Of course, Mom, I'll help out however I can. Great, the cleaning cart is right over there. Can you start working on some of the rooms? Yep. Stand up from the sofa. Got a bag of stuff to show Tora today, but I think it can wait. I'll help too. Oh, I don't have anything specific for you to do, dear. I hope Dad appreciates all the free labor he's getting. You can help me out, Hiro. Torihiko knows what he's doing, at least. I'm not so sure Sotaro will be okay on his own. I'll let the three of you figure out what you're going to do. I need to help Yoshiro in the kitchen. Boys, if you have any questions, ask me first, okay? Okay, Mom. With that, she walks back into the kitchen. Alright, looks like we've got work to do. Are you gonna handle it okay, Sotaro? It's just cleaning, right? I should be fine. Yeah, Hiro, you should help me out with the hot spring rooms. Ugh. I want to spend time with Torihiko, but I'm a little worried about Sotaro. Mustard or Cheeto? It's another case of we already read both. I'm gonna do another poll. I like doing polls. I like making... Oh my god, fuck off, Twitch. Just kidding, I love you, Twitch. Alright. Vote! Is it already getting rigged? It's already getting rigged. One whole person voted for mustard. That is a concerning... Democracy is an illusion. This chat is no longer a democracy. It's whoever has the most eggs. I don't even know how many eggs you all have. I genuinely don't know. And I'm a little scared to find out. Our eggs. This is a damn theocracy. Oh god. Oh god. Wow. Oh no. Cheeto. We gotta go with Cheeto. Nah, I still remember how to do some things around here. Your uncles used to make me work all the time whenever I'd visit, remember? You know you had fun, bro. I give Torihiko a joking sidelong glance. The point I'm trying to make is I should show Sotaro a couple tricks I learned from back then. Hey, I like the idea. Hero, you should show him that one thing, remember? I look at Torihiko in confusion, then I notice he's winking at me. Oh, that one thing. Right. Yeah, this'll be fun. You better prepare yourself for pain, Sotaro. You guys. Sotaro and I have been systematically cleaning the vacant rooms around the inn for the past 2 hours. I forgot how long this takes. It's pretty tedious. Wipe the sweat off my brow, then try spraying the wall again with the spritzer bottle in my hand. Aw, crap. Am I already out of cleaning solution? I just refilled it. What the heck? I'll get you a new one, Mr. Nishimura. Thanks, Sotaro. Runs over to the cart and grabs the first bottle he sees that looks similar to what I already have. You should do it. With the bottle in hand, he runs back to me. I mean, it's not like there's a big rush. Here you go. He hands the bottle over to me with a smile. Thanks. I smile back at him before looking at the label. Oh. That's wrong. It's no big deal, but you got the wrong one. I did? Yeah. Here, let me show you. I hold the bottle up towards him and point at a warning on the label. This is the kind you use on floors. If you spray this on the wood walls, it's just going to make it flake and chip off. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I put a reassuring hand on his shoulder. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. I brush myself off after standing up. Okay, but hear me out. Pancakes and sausage. With syrup on both. I brush myself off after standing up. Here, let's head back to the cart and find the right cleaning solution, okay? Okay. Rustle around the assortment of supplies on the thing looking for the right one. Who organized this? I think Mr. Takeshi is one who sets these carts up. Okay, I just want to say this. Waffles are literally just pancakes with pockets. That's it. Waffles are just pancakes with pockets. And chicken and waffles is fucking delicious. I think Mr. Takeshi is the one who sets these carts up. In my mind, I can see Uncle Takeshi shrugging and saying it doesn't matter. Yeah, it figures. Well, it's hard to work when you don't even have things set up in a logical way, so let's clean up the cart. Okay. Chicken and waffles is fucking delicious. I just want to put this out there. Chicken and waffles is fucking delicious. I begin removing all the crap Takeshi left on the thing and organize it all on the floor. Yeesh. Takeshi did quite the job on this. Sotaro continues handing me more stuff, which I then add to its correct pile. He's really quiet around me. I should try getting him to open up a bit. So, tell me a little about yourself, Sotaro. We've only just met. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he just needs a little direction. How about why you moved to Minasato? He stops handing me things and looks at the floor. Maybe because my dad died. Crap! Nice going, Hiroyuki! Sotaro sits down on a nearby bed and looks over at me. As I look back at him, I am left feeling extremely guilty. Kyouji told me about this already. How could I have forgotten something so important? I need to work on my conversational skills. I decided it's best if I pretend this is the first time I've heard of it. I'm sorry, I didn't know. He shakes his head before talking again. It's not your fault. It's been 3 years since it happened. I'm trying to stay positive about it. Do you mind if I ask what happened? No. I can't change what happened. We used to live in Tokyo. My dad was a construction worker. Oh no! I think I see where this is going. One day he had an accident. He sits there with his usual smile, but I can see the tears starting to form in the corner of his eyes. He didn't make it. Sotaro. It's okay, Mr. Nishimura. Like I said, it's in the past. My mom and I are trying to make the best of what we have now. That's why we moved to Miyasato. She wants to create a new life for us away from all that. I see. Walk over to the bed and sit next to him. Mom still struggles with it. And I'm trying to be more like him. What was he like? My dad was so cool. He never let anything bother him. He was always polite, addressed people by their last names out of respect, and was never shy about interacting with people. Huh. That sounds a lot like... I'm so thankful for Mr. Takahara. He's been helping me work on my shyness. I really look up to him, you know. Yeah, I can see why. Kyouji's a great dude. My thoughts are racing. All I can do is stare at a spot on the wall as I listen to Sotaro's story. I admire his dedication, too. If I can, I want to be just as good at soccer as he is someday. That might be a challenge. I look over at Sotaro and smile. But I think you have the right attitude about it. Thanks, Mr. Nishimura. Ugh. Wish I'd have to drive my life that these guys have. I want to stop being such a burden on my mom. Huh? Nothing's been fair since Dad died. There's people always knocking on our door asking for money. I just don't want to worry anymore. I want to be able to take care of her. I know I rely on others too much. Is that a bad thing, though? I don't know. Hey, Taro? Yeah! Only Mr. Takahara calls me that. Oh, you don't mind me calling you that, do you? Not at all. Alright then. Taro, I just wanted to say I know how you feel. All of what you just said, I felt the same back in Osaka. My gaze shifts back to the wall. Sometimes I feel so lost. I wish I could stand on my own, but I think I'm too afraid to do that yet. I have no plans for the future. But I have my senior year coming up, and I still don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I don't want to be a burden on my family either. That's why I came back. What are you saying, Mr. Nishimura? I look back at him and smile. There's something special about Minasato, but I'm not sure I can put it into words. We have friends here. Friends who actually care about us and want to see us succeed. I know these guys quite well. I know for a fact that they'll always be there for you, Taro. Yeah? I know this is because they've been that way for me. My voice trails off the last bit. Even though I abandoned them for 5 years. Maybe we were destined to become friends this month. I think we've both been given a chance to spread our wings. Turn to him and look him straight in the eye. Taro, if there's anything you ever need help with, you can always come to me. Thanks, Hiroyuki. Did you just call me by my first name? I mean, Mr. Nishimura. The two of us stand up together from the bed and start cleaning the room again. I'm glad we had this talk. I hope Taro is more willing to open up to me in the future. The two of us finish off the last of the rooms and return together to the lobby. It'll be nice to take a break after all that. I stretch out while laying on the main sofa. Feels so good to be done with all that hard labor. Tor pops his head from the floor and laughs at me. What? It's just another day of my life, dude. Now you know how it feels to be me. I move my foot from the comfortable position it's in so I can knock Tor's head with it. Shut up. Sotaro has been quiet for a while. I wonder if he's okay. Yo, Taro. He glances down at me from the sofa's armrest he's sitting on. Feeling alright? Yeah, I'm just watching the clock. No, don't be so boring. Suddenly hits me. Oh, I almost forgot. Jump up from the sofa and run to the corner where I left my backpack. I brought a bunch of cool stuff from the city I wanted to show you guys. This should be good. I shoot Tora a mean glare. I packed this stuff because I thought it would be nice to show you. And to think I brought a special surprise for you too. Eh? You brought me something, Hero? I'd love to check it out with you. Mr. Takahara's thing is about to be over. I'm gonna head out. We're meeting up at the park for more soccer practice. Thanks for the fun afternoon. See you later. Huh? Caught off guard by how quickly Taro brushed this off. Spent a lot of time packing this too. See you later then, Taro. Bye, Sotaro. He waves at us while walking out the front door. Ugh. Well, now it's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Let me see that surprise you brought. I can't wait to see it. I sit down on the sofa once again and start rummaging through the bag. Where did I put it? Drat! I give Torihiko a nervous smile. It's in here, I swear. A door slides open behind us, interrupting my frantic search. Torihiko, do you have a moment? Sure, Mrs. Tono. What's up? Oh, where did Sotaro go? You left to meet up with Kyouji at the park. I wish you would tell me these things before he does them. She seems momentarily distraught, then remembers she was in the middle of asking Torihiko something. Your father says it's time to do your cooking lessons. We're doing that right now? The lion lady nods her head sheepishly. It's best not to keep him waiting, dear. Tora's tail loses vigor, dropping down to the floor with a thud. Sorry, hero. Can this wait for another time? I stop rustling through the bag. Huh? Dad and I are kinda not seeing eye to eye right now. I don't want to piss him off too badly, you know? Following suit, my own tail droops. Plopping pathetically against the sofa. I know that surprise is in here somewhere. Damn! Yeah, I totally understand. Honestly, I'm the same way with my dad. I look back at him and smile. Thanks, hero. He gets up from the floor and runs towards the kitchen with Mrs. Tono. Sorry about this, we'll talk again tomorrow, okay? You got it, man. And just like that, I'm left alone. Ugh. I zip up my backpack and hang it over my shoulders once more. Well, since everyone's busy, there's no reason for me to sit around here. Take one last look to appreciate the air conditioning before heading back out into the Minasato heat. Now that it's later in the afternoon, there are a lot more villagers wandering the streets. A road that was relatively quiet on my way to the Yushima Inn is now filled with people going about their business. It's good to see that despite the shrinking population, Minasato still has a strong local economy. Oh, I just wish the temperature was more reasonable. Before the heat melts me into a puddle, I find a small, shady awning to hide under while I plan my next destination. I could try heading to the park. That's usually a decent place to rest with a lot of shady trees. Or I looked down the road I haven't explored yet, if I remember right. The old candy store should be there still. Pet the bag on my back. May not have been able to share the cool things I brought with Tora, but at least there's enough room for candy. Candy. Or the park. Pretty sure Kyouji is a park. Though I think we already did his event for the day. Candy. Alright. No candy. Yeah, I think I'll head to the park. The shade will be good for me. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll run into Taro and Kyouji. Ugh. Maybe this wasn't the greatest idea. Why did it have to be so hot today? Oh. My gaze shifts to the unpaved road before me, where waves of heat rise up indicating the sweltering weather. I think I genuinely forgot how hot the summers were in Minasato. Still, I'm only here for a month. I'm not going to waste it lying around like my usual summer vacations. I gather my strength and continue my journey. As I walk, I look around, taking in the familiar sights. The endless blue sky, a beautiful countryside from the trees to the rice fields. Even the incessant chirping of cicadas has its charm. Though the scenery is amazing, I can only take so much before the heat starts to get to me again. It's so hot! Not only is my shirt soaked with sweat, but my socks are too. I should have brought a hat and a towel. This backpack isn't doing much for me. Huh? I squint my eyes. Is somebody running up from over there? In this heat? Hiroyuki! I still can't make out who it is. I squint harder, trying to... Good afternoon! That giving me a chance to process what's happening, Shun leaps forward and clings to me, mercilessly. It's good to see you! Try as I might, I can't return his greeting. Because his body temperature raised mine beyond the ability to form coherent thoughts. Hiroyuki? My mind finally catches up to the situation. Good afternoon! He anxiously looks at me, likely expecting more vibrant response.
Here's to Hiroyuki. Are you taking a walk?
Yeah! I was heading for the park. I rub behind my head in embarrassment. Sorry, the heat's really getting to me. I might just head home for the day. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
What?
That's no fun. The Hiroyuki I knew would never give up that easily.
Here, come with me.
Feel a small hand wrap around my arm.
I'll join you. No quitting on my watch.
Shun starts trying to drag me along the road with him. All right. You win. Even in the scorching heat, Shun's the same as ever.
I was just heading to...
His voice slowly starts to fade away. I'm suddenly aware of how happy I am to see him. It's like his face dazzles in the sun. Let the smaller wolf guide me wherever he's heading. The heat has drained my ability to resist today. He flips his hood down.
And then I ran into...
The loose strand of hair above Shun's head shakes in the wind. I just noticed it kind of looks like an antenna. Or maybe it's a feeler? Huh. Is he just expressing his joy or is he picking up my signal? If I ever go with him to an amusement park, he'll have to promise me he'll shake his tail and antenna. What? Ah, this heat is making me delirious.
You okay, Hero? Hero!
What is this, Shun?
You're spacing out on me. You weren't responding to my question, so I got a little worried. Is it hotter here than in Osaka?
Suddenly, images of my air-conditioned room come to mind.
Ugh. I got an idea. Forget the park. Why don't we go down to the river?
River? What river? Oh yeah, that river! Shun. I firmly place my hands on his shoulders.
Yes?
Take me there. Now! As if suddenly regaining consciousness, I snap out of it. It may not be air conditioning, but at least it's something.
Alright then. Let's get going.
Shun lets go of my wrist and runs ahead of me. Before I can react, he turns around and waves for me to follow. I guess I have no choice but to run with him.
Hurry up, slowpoke. Stop running, it's too painful.
Even with the sweat running down my shirt, I feel refreshed at the idea of jumping into the river.
It's so cold.
I trail behind him out of breath.
Wait, he's already in? This feels nice.
I guess the heat must have gotten to him too. Before jumping into the water, it looks like he undressed and set aside his clothes. This is unexpected.
Come on in here, the water's fine.
Temperature noticeably drops as I approach the river. I feel the circuits in my brain go into motion again. What the heck? I don't remember Shun swimming like this when we were kids. What is he doing? I think I'm cool enough right here.
You sure you don't want to come in?
Try my best to enjoy the cool air at the river's edge. All the while, Shun swims around in the water, diving under and resurfacing, splashing about. It's fine, Shun, really. I take off my shoes and socks, then gently dip my feet into the water. It's almost a perfect temperature. Ah, it's tempting to jump in now.
Is there something wrong, Hero? I thought you wanted to cool down.
Don't look, don't look, don't look! Try desperately to cover my crotch so he doesn't see.
Hiroyuki?
I'm fine! I wasn't thinking about you in your underwear. I swear. If I'm not mistaken, Shun's original design didn't have glasses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his original design didn't have glasses. Let me fact check. I'm pretty sure it didn't. Wait. They will love you like I love you. Wait. Oh my god. Okay, that is a massive difference. Oh, I was going by the original sprites. Oh, okay.
Mm.
I don't know, based on the page that I pulled up, he was 16 in the original. After cooling down enough, Shun and I sit on a nearby log hanging over the river and watch it flow by.
So, you're here for the rest of the month, right?
Yup.
That means you'll be here for the Bond Festival.
Oh, that's right. I haven't been to one since I moved away. I always love the Bond Festival. It's not often I get a chance to wear my yukata. Shun clicks away at his handheld gaming device while his tail starts to wag.
I'm doing something really important for the festival this year. I hope you'll be there.
Oh, what is it?
Ugh, totally forgot!
Your button pressed on the system, suggesting that he may have paused whatever he's playing.
It's not actually something I'm supposed to share. I'm sorry for bringing it up, Hero.
Huh? Why? Is it weird?
No, it's just family related. That's all I can say, sorry.
He turns the game off and jumps away from the log, landing firmly on the sand nearby.
I still hope to see you there. It should be fun.
Remember, he used to look so adorable in a small-sized yukata when we were younger. It's not like he's grown a whole lot since then. Wonder if you'll let me pick him up this time.
Hero, are you spacing out again?
I'm fine. I wasn't thinking about carrying you on my shoulders. I swear. Damn it, Hiroyuki, stop outing yourself. With the sun setting, we pack up our things and start heading back home together. Thanks to the heat, I'm a little more tired than usual. Before separating for the night, Shun suggests we finish what I was set out to do initially. A crow cries out from above. The temperature has dropped a lot, though it doesn't do much for me now. Looks like most of the villagers have gone home, leaving the park practically deserted. Guess it's a bit too late to run into Taro and Kyouji. I find the two of us a nice bench to sit on. Notice Shun staring off into the distance. Does he have something on his mind? Hey, Shun, is everything alright? He stays staring for a moment before turning to me.
It's nothing. Just a feeling I had.
Shun, you know you can talk to me, right?
So, why now?
Huh?
You were gone 5 years. Why did you decide to come back now? You didn't even call! I thought we were friends, Hero.
We are, Shun. I'm put on the defensive as Shun lets out emotions held deep within him.
I waited until the summer after you left, looking forward to seeing you again. And the summer after that arrived. When she came to the conclusion you weren't coming back. I figured you forgot about me and how you said you'd come back to play video games someday.
Shun. I can see teardrops start to form on the corners of his eyes.
Not mad, Hero. I had to grow up a lot over these years. I couldn't be the little wolf crying because the friend he cherished the most moved away. I guess that's why I'm so competitive now. It's what I had to do to get stronger.
Shun, I came back because I wanted to see everyone.
It's okay, Hero. I know you never saw friendship the way I saw it. It's Torihiko you came back to see anyway. We all know you wrote that letter.
That's not true. Yet in the back of my mind.
Maybe I should have written a letter too. If I thought of that, I totally would have sent one earlier than that big dummy.
Ugh. He's not making this easy on me. Shun, please listen to me. He puts his handheld system away and looks at me intently, but not harshly. I know it doesn't look good coming back like I did, but I hope you'll be able to understand something. I smile slightly while looking towards the playground in the distance. I'm vaguely aware of the tear rolling down my cheek. The truth is, there's not a day that went by I didn't think about contacting you guys. Can't help but feel this immense guilt. I was so caught up in how the move affected me, it never crossed my mind how my friends felt. I just couldn't work up the courage to do so. I guess I always stumbled on the words in my head. What would I say? I'd always chicken out before picking up the phone. He looks down at the ground as I speak. Days turned into weeks, into months, into years. Every time I hesitated, it just made the next attempt even harder. I turned to face him once more. I'm so sorry, Shun. I know, I'm just a big coward. Before I have a chance to react, he pulls me into an embrace.
Hero.
From this position, I can clearly feel his heartbeat.
I should be the one apologizing. I didn't mean to put you through this.
There's so much in Minasato I missed. I returned the hug, cherishing this moment of true reconnection with an old friend.
Stop crying, man. You're gonna make me cry, too. No buts! You tried so hard to grow out of this.
I hear a faint sniffling sound by my ear. While I try to strengthen my embrace and in response, he distances himself.
I understand what happened now. You did the best you could with what you had. I guess we're both cowards in a sense. I felt the same way about contacting you.
You did? He nods.
I guess the more things change, the more they stay the same. I'm glad you're back, Hero.
But I'm leaving again when summer vacation is over. That just means we shouldn't let another moment go to waste.
Yeah. Vacation is just getting started. There's so much we need to do. We should head to the arcade, then the video game store. We can play some video games at my house. Even visit the lake sometime.
There's the Shun I remember from when we were kids. I'm amazed at how much better he's made me feel about the whole thing. Even though he's still small for his age, he's become quite mature in his thinking. I can't help but smile at his enthusiasm. We've still got time, buddy. Let's not go crazy now. Wait. They won't love you like I love you. Wait. There's an idea in my brain and I have to get it down onto paper, so we're gonna leave off here tonight. I have an idea in my brain sphere and I need to get it down on paper. Stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.